The marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here is Matt Beatty. He will lead this one off today.
Matt Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game two, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And now the first pitch. 64 degrees, our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting first, the second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Now to bat, Austin Barnes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Darvish pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, inside.
Two and two.
2-2,
Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Beatty is there. One out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. And that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Coming in is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Onto the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. So now into the box is Manny Machado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Manny Machado.
Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Kershaw, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. This is in the air to right. Rios. Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
And now here is Clayton Kershaw. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Flare out to left center. Tatis calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Stepping in once again is Matt Beatty. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to...
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. fouls this one off. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eric Hosmer is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Edwin Rios. Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So bases are empty with one out now, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. One run, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Inside, ball one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 0-2 once more. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But they hold a 1-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Stepping up is Keibert Ruiz. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The catcher, Keibert.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
A 1 pitch on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Next, here is A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different
Ball,
options.
that's inside.
Now a curveball misses inside. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And in steps Manny Machado. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Manny Machado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Will Myers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was a... Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned. The batter
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gavin Lux, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
That's ball
2-1. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next up is Clayton Kershaw. Flew out last time up. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nope,
There's
that's
ball
the ball.
2 as the slider dips below the
balls,
zone.
2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the top.
Now to the plate, here is Matt Beatty. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. It'll be Edwin Rios. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So here's Austin Barnes, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Cody Bellinger back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. The pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, a 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But they're on top 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. Go for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Ruiz. And he goes to second with it. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jake Cronenworth comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love?
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Cable Ruiz. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball. Strike. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
And it's 1-2. Line towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Next up, Max Muncy in prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So here's Will Myers. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers becomes out number 2 this inning. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big...
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Hosmer has it, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Clayton Kershaw is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Matt Beatty stepping in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Nothing more in the dot. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And, I'm not sure you can get worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Austin Nova is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Drew Pomeranz. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. San Diego down to their final strike. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Full count now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains and pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Padres, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.